What's up developers, it's Dari here from Code with Dari, and welcome back to a new video where we're going to cover 10 must-know Laravel config commands that every beginner should know. Now Laravel has a powerful configuration system, but if you've ever run into a strange caching issue, environment mismatch, or performance problems, chances are that it has something to do with your config. So today, I'm going to walk you through 10 Laravel config commands you must know as a beginner. And even if you're a more advanced developer, you'll still learn some of the best practices and use cases that can save you a ton of debugging time. We've already talked about the config directory, where you store your settings. When a Laravel application runs, it loads these config files. But to make the framework faster in production, Laravel can cache these settings. That's where config commands come in. They let us control, clear, and inspect how Laravel handles its configuration. So let's run clear right here. Alright. Now the first command I would like to talk about is the PHP artisan config cache command. This command takes all your configuration files inside the config directory and your .env variables and compiles them into a single cached file. Now why is this useful? In production, it speeds up your application because Laravel doesn't have to read multiple files every single time a request has been made. But in development, you should be careful. If you change your .env file or a config file and forget to recache, Laravel won't see your changes. So overall, use this in production, but remember to clear it when making changes in development. The second command is actually a follow-up command, which is the PHP artisan config clear command. The config cache command generates the configuration cache, where the config clear command removes the cached files, forcing Laravel to reread from the original config files. If you change a .env variable and it's not showing up, clear your config cache. And honestly, this is for me probably the first step I use when I want to debug an application. If you're ever in doubt, just run it, since there's no harm to your application. Now the next command is the PHP artisan cache clear command, and you most likely think that this command is similar to the config clear command. But the cache clear clears the application cache, which is the data stored in Laravel's caching system. So if you're caching queries, routes, or any custom data in your cache, this command wipes it. So let's cover two use cases to clear it up a little bit more. Let's say you're updating something in your application, but you're still seeing old results. That's when you run this command. The next command is the PHP artisan route cache command. This command caches your route for faster performance. By default, every time you or a user makes a request, Laravel will scan your web.php and api.php file, or basically any other route files that you have defined. It will load those routes into memory, maps them to controllers or closures, and then decides how to handle your request. Now this works fine in development, but if you have hundreds of routes in production, it's a little slower because Laravel has to parse those files every single time. So when you run the route cache command, Laravel does not keep reading from the web.php or api.php file anymore. So by default, Laravel uses a templating engine named Blade. So by running the PHP artisan view clear command, Laravel clears all compiled Blade templates. Laravel compiles your .blade.php files into a raw PHP, and it will store them inside let's navigate to the project. Let's open the storage directory, framework, views. Right now it's empty. Sometimes when you update a Blade file, you might still see old content, and by running the PHP artisan view clear command, Laravel forces to recompile everything. This is especially helpful in staging or production environments when caching can get sticky. Now, the one command I actually use the most is the PHP artisan optimize clear command, and I call this the master resets. Once we hit enter, you'll see that the output is a little bit bigger than all the others. What this does is it basically clears the config, cache, compiled events, route, and views all at the same time. Now, a good use case right here is, let's say that something's broken and you're not sure which cache is responsible. You can simply run the optimize clear command. It's like hitting the reset button on your entire Laravel caching system. Now, the PHP Artisan env one is the less known since I hear less people talk about it. What this does is basically telling Laravel to output the current application environment that it's running in. So once we do that, you'll see that the application is running into local mode. So let's navigate back to PHP Storm for a moment and let's go all the way to the top in our .env file where we have a variable called app_env which has been set equal to local. The next command is the PHP artisan config::show command. This command lets you inspect the current configuration values that Laravel is using. As you can see, you can't run it without adding a missing argument. The way this works is basically the same as we have done previously when outputting config variables using the dot notation. So what we have to do right here is basically say, well, get me the app and output me the time zone. Once we hit enter, you'll see that the time zone has been set to UTC. The final command, which is also quite helpful, is the PHP artisan about command. This command shows you a beautifully formatted table of your application configuration, PHP versions, environment, cache drivers, queue drivers, and way more. Alright, that was it for now. I want to wrap up this video where I showed you 10 very useful config commands that you could use during your development process. Make sure to subscribe, turn on the bell, and follow along because we're going to go deeper and deeper, but in a simple, beginner-friendly way. Thanks for watching this video, and in the next video, we're going to set up our database.